We have two questions today. My colleague partially touched on this topic following Sergey Viktorovich Lavrov's statement that in the event of an attack by Europe, Russia's response would be, and I quote, by all available means. Does the Ministry of Foreign Affairs see signs of practical preparation by the European Union for such a scenario? Or is it currently a matter of political noise for the domestic public? Are they truly preparing for war, or are they just blowing bubbles for now? Firstly, it must be said that we are witnessing a shift and a paradigm change in the European Union in the context of its rapid militarization. Before our eyes, the transformation of the European Union is taking place into an aggressive, non-negotiable international player, set on armed conflict, becoming impoverished and driving itself into a dead end. Evidence of this is found in the unprecedented financial injections into the military-industrial complex and the course toward strengthening the eastern flank, as they called it, the launch of new defense projects, the preparation of transport infrastructure for conducting high-intensity combat operations, and the increase in the volume of ammunition production. In practical terms, the EU leadership has formulated the task of building a European Defense Union by 2030, as they have also formulated it, and achieving so-called defense readiness, which implies the development of capabilities necessary for conducting modern combat operations among the member states of the European Union. Perhaps the question must be raised regarding whether the EU citizens understand what their leaders are doing. It seems to me, definitely not. And to justify the increase in military spending, narratives, as they call them, are deliberately being implanted into the public consciousness of Europeans. These are assertions about the high probability of a large-scale armed conflict with Russia, with a planning horizon of several years. Everything that Russia says on this matter is ignored and not allowed to reach the eyes, ears, and, accordingly, the brains of their citizens. Russia has repeatedly emphasized at all levels that such plans never existed and do not exist now, that this holds absolutely no real agenda for us, and that it is all invented by them. But none of this is conveyed to their population. From this, we conclude that they have really conceived, are harboring, and are planning something. They have gained experience in provocations. You know this too. Against the backdrop of the confrontational line of the current EU leadership toward Russia, we treat such processes with total seriousness. We know them. We know how many times they have activated global conflicts and started world wars. Every time, we truly find ourselves on the eastern flank. But not because we are advancing on them, but because they have an aggressive ambition regarding us. Therefore, we will take this transformation of the European Union into account both when building our foreign policy line and in our military planning, including modernization programs for all types of weapons and military equipment.